You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian balls.
What's going on, NASCAR Diecast Collectors and Diecast Reviewers on YouTube? This is Rich Big Bright here, and welcome to a new episode of the NASCAR Diecast Reviewing Series that we'll be doing here on my YouTube channel. And today, guys, I thought it would be an appropriate time to be uploading this car, and I guess you could say this will be kind of a kickoff to the Darlington Throwback Weekend that we're going to be having by the time I upload this video, which will be Friday, guys. So, like I said, I thought this would be a very appropriate time to be reviewing this car, especially out there who is a Truex Jr. fan out there. I know you're going to love this. As you can see right here in my background, we are going to be reviewing a Truex Jr. car, guys. And as you can already tell by the title as well. But without further ado, guys, I will be reviewing Truex Jr.'s 2004 Championship raced version car that he ran at Darlington. As you can see right there, it's basically, it's not a race winner though. It is a race version, but this is basically where he clinched his first championship in the NASCAR Busch Series. And you can see right there, this is the box that we have. So some really cool box design that we got right here. You can see Truex Jr. and the Wrangler retro car that we got. So you can probably already see right there why I'm going to be reviewing this car. I'll get into more details very soon. But you can see right here, here's the side of this where we can look at how many of these cars were produced. So you can see right there, they're about almost 5,500 of these were produced. So really, not really too rare, but it is. I know I haven't reviewed the car yet, but I do recommend getting this car if you are a Truex Jr. fan out there. And you can see there's the other side of the car for the box, and it is a 124 scale stock car by Action Racing Collectibles. And you guys can read that little description right there about Truex Jr.'s great kickoff season driving that number 8 car. And there's the bottom of the box. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this and get a closer look at this Truex Jr. Wrangler Retro Chevrolet. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we got this car off its box, and man, you cannot get enough of this car, guys. Any kind of Dale Earnhardt fan will recognize this paint scheme, as of course, this is the first time that Truex Jr. drove this car, like I said, at Darlington Raceway, guys, which is all the way back in 2004, so a really unique car that Chance 2 Motorsports and Dale Earnhardt Incorporated decided to put together. Of course, Truex Earnhardt and Dale Jr. as well also had some work to do with this as well. So a great way to honor for Dale Earnhardt Sr., which you know, he did ran this paint scheme in the I think he actually started running this paint scheme at the season finale of the 1980 race, and throughout the early 80s he mostly drove that car. But really cool seeing that you know, what was a really young star in NASCAR, Truex Jr. back in 2004. Like I said, this is the car that he won, that he clinched his championship at. It is race version, but he did not win the race, however, though, at Darlington, as I'll be looking at a 360 view of this car. He actually finished 4th at this race, which he was beating the championship by Kyle Busch, which Kyle Busch unfortunately got involved in a wreck very on with Ron Hornaday and Greg Biffle. So it was kind of I wouldn't say an easy win, but it got easy for Truex once his competition was out. But I'm sure a lot of people were really excited because, you know, number 8 is very famous in NASCAR, even though this is another type of junior that we're going to be talking about. But yeah, I think actually Action Racing Collectibles, who made this diecast, by the way, because there was no Motorsports Authentics or Line Out Racing back then. This is 2004 we're talking about right here, so it probably would have been appropriate to upload this diecast video on a Thursday, talking about Throwback Thursday. But decided to give you guys this on Friday to get ready for the Darlington Throwback Weekend. So anyways, like you see right there, we got lots of cool detail on this car. And like I said, man, it was a pretty great season for Truex Jr. I mean, he got about like almost 6 wins for this, not this car. I mean, like I said, he finished 4th at the Darlington race in this car. But yeah, it was a pretty great season for him and Chance 2 Motorsports. But we're going to be going ahead and looking at this car. See right there, you got the nice Wrangler jeans branding with the classic V-stripe that's always on the top of the hood for no matter who drives this car. Dale Earnhardt Sr., Dale Jr., Jeffrey Earnhardt. I mean, whoever drives this Wrangler paint scheme, it definitely looks nice. And you can see right there, the camera's picking up all this dirt, so you can easily tell this is a cool race version. You even got the little tape right above the grill back when they had the Chevrolet Monte Carlo. And I'll be opening up the hood for you guys because you can clearly see how cool the engine detail is. But you can probably see right there, Wrangler, I can't talk today, Wrangler jeans is right on the hood. And even those, you probably can't really see it. I mean, I don't want to go too crazy on the zooming because it will start losing detail. I do want to keep these focused for you guys. But you can see right there, there's even the dirt actually went under the hood as well. So that's really cool right there. And man, just look at that engine detail, guys. How can you not get enough of that, guys? I mean, I know the hood's kind of blocking some of the light, but you can easily tell this engine detail is a lot more better than what we have now. Man, even down to the littlest parts, like you see right there, the engine block and the cylinder heads, just beautiful work that Action Racing Collectibles did. It's even got the turning wheels like we usually have with the steering wheel moving as well. So really cool right there. Glad they have that. You've got some cool details in the tires as well. Some more dirt coming onto this front of the car, which I'm actually going to if the camera will see right here, but you can see right there the dirt is actually really noticeable on the yellow. That's why I really like this car. It's nice and bright. You can see right there the Wrangler logo right there, the retro Wrangler logo. Nice bright and yellow. I almost said white for a second. Looks like that was probably when he spun out, when he did his little celebration, if you looked at the box before this review. So really cool right there. That's a nice detail. I mean, I think that's probably the only part that does look very racy in my opinion. See right there, lots of cool responses as well. Snap-on, that was back then when they were on Chance 2 Motorsports. See Truex Jr. name right there. So you got the nice window net as well, and see some cool detail inside. So you got the steering wheel, the speedometer, even the battery pack as well, and some windows and some tear-offs to the windows. So really nice detail that at Lionel. Not Lionel. Wow, that was a fail. Action Racing Collectibles. Oh boy, comments are gonna be stirring up in this review. I tell you what. That's what happens when you review a lot of Lionel diecast, guys. You just think that Lionel made everything, which thank God they haven't, because their quality has really gone downhill. But anyways, back to this car. Really cool right here. We've got the Dale Earnhardt logo right on top. There's even detail on the side windows as well. Man, do I miss that as well. You've got the bottom rails right here, and even some really cool detail as well on the side exhaust. Some more detail on the tires. The roof flaps, one thing I don't like about this car, which most Action Race Collectibles had, roof flaps don't open. They are detailed, which is really cool. But, yeah, they don't open. You can see right there. Yeah, I don't want to go all Demolition Derby on this car just to get the roof flaps off, but they do not come off, sadly. But that's mostly what Action Race Collectibles decided to do in that time. You can see right there, the back of this diecast, you got the Wrangler jeans, Chevrolet, which is nice and red, and see more branding with Wrangler and DEI and all of those wonderful, you know, this is mostly an Earnhardt based car, so it is pretty appropriate. And there's the deck lid and some more detail on the back. And there, see, there's a fuel cell, really nice detail right there. You can even see where the fuel line is. Very, very nice. And this side is not really much raced to it. I mean, besides all the dirt. But sponsor-wise, it is the same as the left. There's like, I don't know, it looks like a Fetty mark or something right there on the N on Wrangler. A little bit of a scuff right there. Maybe it is Darlington after all, so it looks like it got a little bit of a damage. But pretty clean raced version, I would have to say. I do like the addition of the dirt though, and also to stick to Lionel, we got the Busch Series Pole Award and the Busch Series sponsor as well. And there's no base on this car as well, which is really nice because this car is an oldie, but I love the detail on this. I mean, man, can't beat that. I mean, look at it. You can see the radiator on this, man. That is just beautiful, beautiful detail. But man, what more can I say about this diecast? If you are a Truex Jr. fan, I would highly recommend getting this car, especially since this is kind of consider it his first championship car. I know they made this 2005 championship car in color chrome, and I also have the 164 as well, which this is what mostly what this car is right here. Shout out to my friend Buddy Poley for giving me this car for Christmas as well. It's also autographed. But yeah, as you guys can probably see, I am a Truex fan, so I would recommend getting this. And yeah, I like the background as well that we put. So we got a lot of Truex diecast around here as well. But enough of me rambling, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this diecast review of, actually this throwback or retro diecast review of Mark Truex Jr.'s 2004 Wrangler Retro Chevrolet. I hope you get for Chance 2 Motorsports. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, please give this video series a good comment like. If you guys have not already, I highly encourage you guys to subscribe to my channel, as I'll be posting more throwback diecast reviews throughout this weekend, leading up into the Southern 500 on Sunday. So I hope you guys are all going to have a great Labor Day weekend, and we will see you guys in the next throwback diecast review.